Hello all, Seriously here, back for some more of the Planet Crafter. We're still in that wrecked area. I went upstairs to where we were before, found these domes, opened the door. There's some big crates in here we're going to open. I think there might have been a message. I can't remember why exactly I logged off in here. Just the storage lockers maybe? Okay. Well, we've got that. Maybe it was good loot. Maybe we got good loot. I can't remember. It's been a day or so since I played. That's okay. It's okay loot. Sulfur after we went to the sulfur starter area. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's our first plant fuse. I'll take that. I'll have to remember. Oh, oxygen. We got a hut right down here with some storage. We can even put more now. I must have had to break some doors to get into there. Let's see, what do we got down here before we decide on anything? Put some rods and ores and aluminum in there. We're gonna put basic resources over here. We're gonna put, I guess we're not. We've already decided where basic resources go, and it's over there. So fuses can go here, rocket engines can go there. That's also very good stuff. We got a little bit of room. Okay, we have more to explore here. We already looted this. We were just at the domes up there. Gone in here? Yeah, I broke the door, but we could go in the ceiling here, and it's just, you know what? I'll take it. It's a tier 2 heater. Get it out of the way. That's not a chair we can break. Oh, I remember something. I saw a worm. I saw an uncommon larva somewhere. Is that why I paused it here? Was it? It was on top of one of these storage lockers. This one, maybe? Are we in the larva stage? That'd be cool. We can't loot these rockets. Doesn't look like. I saw you hiding. Yeah, it's okay. Basic stuff though. Anything down here? Ooh, yeah, I'll take you. Ooh, more fuse. That's a lot of oxygen fuses. Could we get some purification fuses? Ah, I forgot to ask KJ why I can't use my purification fuses on that silly contraption. I mean, I only have 2, and that would only get us 1 layer down. I'm assuming we're going to need 3 at the bottom. Is that what we found? So yeah, it's a lot of them, and it could be very useful for progress. So I do, ooh, another diorama. No, not that. Flashlight. No, too bright. Got some bee spreaders, got some algae or fish spreaders, actually fish farms. Some animals in there. Animal shelter. I don't see a feeder. Starving your animals, guys. Ooh, hey, terra tokens that we apparently can't use to the end of the game. Our very, very first osmium rod. Our 4th suffocation. Fuse, rocket engine. We're going to go with this one for other fancy stuff as well. Where have I been putting zeolite? No. Didn't I have zeolite? Whatever. You can go in here. Apparently that's pretty rare, so you can go in there too. more storage in if we need to. We were up there. You know what? I want all of that. That's really good. Those rods will help us not have to make them ourselves later, and we can break them down for loose stuff. Very good loot. Very, very good. Locker. Ooh, this is open. Can't open that. I can break this down. Ooh. I can't make a DNA manipulator yet, but it's got good resources in it. Ooh, perfect. I just need technically 3 more of those. I don't need this much iron. Just spacesuit in this open locker. That's neat. We have a blasto at the base though. Another pressure fuse. It's our first Orima. We do need that for like tier 2 insect rockets and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna take that with us today. We're already full. Let's head back down. There's an upstairs here as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Vehicle inventory. We maybe should get onto the vehicle. Maybe. Alright, the fancy stuff locker is filling up quick. Bacteria saves us a lot of resources too, but it's easy to make. Super easy to make. Maybe I'll shift you down a rarity tier. Yep. Flashlight on. Is there a door up into this thing? No, so the only way is those stairs we saw. Okay, I'll take it. Good stuff and things. Nothing that we can't or don't already have. Yeah, since I have space. Another DNA manipulator? I can't break this one though. Looks like a different model, or a partially assembled model. That is a genetic extractor that I can't break. Also looks partially assembled or broken. T3 fertilizer just laying on a shelf. T3 mutagen laying on a shelf, and I see it. I see the posters. I can't pick them up though, or delete them. That's a shame. Oh, I already have the autocrafter, but that's really cool that you can earn the autocrafter from a chip. I do already have the autocrafter, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put this back. Are we sure we can trust Sentinel Corp with this kind of research? I'm glad they're funding us, but I find it hard to believe their true motives. Who would want to go to a desert planet and try to terraform it, all alone no less? Their brief seems more interested in the economic aspect than the well-being of these famous colonists. I'm not even sure we'll be able to develop the technology needed to terraform an entire planet anyway. Curious. Okay, let's move on. You know what I think we're gonna do? One more drop off of stuff. Just to make KJ happy. We're gonna bring an oxygen or 2. We should have iron, but I don't know if we have silicon in here. And we'll need that for, yeah we do. Craft station. You, and you, and you, and you. And you too. T2. can still reach both. Perfect. There we go. Oxygen sorted. We're almost done, but I got the oxygen finally. See, we keep running out of room in our inventory. It's really the main issue. It's not our oxygen as much as our inventory. Hello? It would have been funny if that was oxygen. Hey, we have a dome inside a dome here. Why not pick up water bottles, actually? Because the game won't let you? That's one reason. So we got a broken door. We could have just left here. Yeah, common larva. I knew I saw something on the ground there. Broken door here. I don't know if they are just spawning in, or if they're spawns for this building and this set of buildings. We would have to go home and check our screens for that. Okay, we have some room. Oh, hey, look at that up there. There's a blue crate hiding. How do we get over there? I'll take that, and that, and that, and the rest is pretty much junk. It does sort of look like this is a staircase, though, or a jumping puzzle. Look at that, a gold crate. Can we use that tree, or we didn't make it? We can't use the branches of that tree, we can use the trunk. Okay. We might need a better jetpack, or we might just need to climb higher up here. Yeah, well, that's not too fancy of the stuff, but another golden flower does not hurt. Okay. We wasted a lot of oxygen on that. I don't see any others. Let's go to our hut. And we have to start ferrying this stuff home. Ugh. I don't want to do that part. Okay, unlimited oxygen. Now the vehicle's actually worth making for sure. I'm just going to drop pretty much everything except oxygen and a water, because we'll probably drink the water while we're out there. I think we have at least one full storage locker of stuff in this hut over here. I thought that was zeolite for a second. There's some sulfur. Don't really want to find too much new loot over here if we've got a bunch to bring home from a storage container or two. Just one. Good fit. Okay. Now we get to decide things. Ooh, hello. Like what's worth taking home and what isn't. Double check we didn't miss anything else. Doesn't look like it. There might be something up there. No, probably not. Okay. Okay. It's our first larva. I sort of want to take that. Don't really need that or that. Ah, there's so much stuff I want to take. We're definitely going to have to do multiple trips. So from here, I want all of the fuses if we can carry them all. We can. I'm going to take that, and I mean, we definitely don't have a need for that yet. Probably one of these fertilizers, or both, we'll have need for before anything else. Ah, mutagens, not fertilizers. Yeah, you know what? That's a better trade-off there. And we won't need water either, so let's bring home... Oh, it doesn't matter. Just for some variety, actually. Bring home 2 of those. And that's not the way home, this is. That was a good area. That took a lot longer to loot than I expected. Didn't get all of the loot I wanted, but we got some. We're getting up there in the GTI, but we could make even more progress. Let's see. What kind of items we have unlocked. That might help. I mean, that might help. When do we get tier 2? Oh, it's here. From heat, MK. So basically 10 times where we're at. We're at 1/10 of the way. So we would need a lot more heaters. We have tier 4 unlocked. Where does tier 5 heat unlock? Oh, from biomass as well. And that is before pressure. We do have a heat multiplier fuse now though, so that's what we should do right away. Oh yeah, the dump chests are full. Boom. You two. It's 2 more. We'll take all the fuses actually and see what we can do. We might actually have to go back for some of that sulfur. We are going to run low on explosive powder, that's for sure. One, 2, 3, 4. So we can't do all of our fuses. I want plants and heat because we don't have those going yet, and a second pressure and another oxygen, I guess. Oh, I need basic resources too. We never have any at base. How much space do we have? I'm thinking it's about time we did one of these because we never have basic resources at base. Where is the darned thing? There it is. How much super alloy? 1 aluminum, 1 titanium. There we go. That's not going to help us right away though, so let's just pick up the stuff we need. It's 2 cobalt each or 1 cobalt each? I think it's 1. Because we got lots of cobalt. Well, there's our 4 cobalt, and we have room for 8 iron. We just don't have 8 iron. Very little iron. I do like the vines growing off of our train track now. Very good natural progress in the world. Yes, yes, aluminum, very good. I want iron, please. Thank you. I suppose we could get a couple of these in already, but let's keep picking up iron while we're in an area where it might actually be. Yeah, I know there's scrap too, but I don't want magnesium. I don't have a shredder. That'll do. Alright, so the heater one has to go on top of the base. Well, it doesn't have to go on top of the base, but up top. The oxygen and plant one goes right here. We need oxygen. Heat, pressure, the two big drills were right here. And that's all we can afford for the moment without making more explosive powder. So let's put these. Let's give sulfur its own place finally. Let's get basic resources out of here. Put the important stuff here. For now. Food. Loot. Ooh, my goodness. We need even more storage. Okay, so on our next trip back, what we need to bring is some iron. You know what would be a good unlock? Is the Trade Outpost Tier 2 storage locker. Or the portal generator. That's way down the list. We don't have 2 energy multiplier fuses anyway, but if we could get the vault, that would be nice. Super alloy rods are not that hard to make, and they hold a lot of items. They do take up a lot of wall space, but oh, you know what we need? Food and water. Oh, we earned the air filter, I think, last time, and we haven't made that. Let's see what that costs. Methane. We don't have the gas extractor yet, do we? Oh, we do. Ooh, ooh, big sneeze. Okay, 3 super alloy we barely have here. We've got lots. We've got to bring that home from base. 2 zeolite, I know, but was there anything else? No. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to fill up. I do want to eat, though. You know what? If we can get this on the deck, that would be very nice. There, perfect. Doesn't block the door too much. Still working. Use up all our space. Let's go get some resources. Second trip's always more disappointing because you always took all your best stuff in the first load. Now it's just like, what do I want to pick amongst the second worst or second best stuff? It's like, super alloy. Yay. Exciting. It's necessary, but it's hardly exciting. You know what? We will take this stuff on this trip too. We do need a bioplastic. We got lots of tungsten. And I said iron, so what we're gonna do is empty that guy out. And take some more super alloy. Because all of this, yeah, pretty basic. Okay. Do love seeing it rain. I think next time we're gonna start cleaning. We'll just clean our way into the new area. We're not gonna bother exploring ahead. We'll just cleanse the whole world as we can cleanse it. Let the TI worry about itself. We're adding new optimizers and sending up some rockets and stuff like that all the time. Maybe we should send up more rockets. Guess that couldn't hurt. We do have plenty of rockets now. I don't think I want to put one here. Can I still get into here if I put one here? Oh yeah, can wedge this really far into the wall. Ooh, that is much better, and that is very, very exciting. What does that cost? It's not so bad. I didn't bring enough. Yes, I did. Plenty, actually. You know what we should do? Is figure out a way to consolidate our inventory so that this is actually a better thing to use. That's in range of most of our stuff. Okay, super alloy rod, 2 iridiums, and let's do, instead of more loot, let's do a trip to experiment, see where we can get some osmium. Now there was a cave over this way, just a teeny tiny cave that had no osmium on either side of it and didn't lead to anywhere that had osmium, but it's pretty close by and it's on the way to the other osmium we found on the back side of that dome. So let's go check this out. If we're going over time today, we're going over time today. There's 2 sites for osmium I want to check out. And we have zeolite in the wild also. Very exciting. Forgot to make the screen that we could check. Oh yeah, here's that tunnel we went through that time. So we're on the right track. I think we have a hut right around the corner here. Somewhere. Here's our hut right beside the cave. So this was the osmium cave. No, you make iron. Grab a breath of fresh air and we'll head up top. There's a breath of fresh air in a can. Dome's over that way. Never been up here. We gotta be careful. You can fall through a lot of the world. A lot of these rocks. Keep your jetpack on. If you start falling through rocks, just leave your jetpack on. Should keep an eye out for golden crates and stuff since we're in a new area. Whoa. Further away from the dome than I thought, but we'll keep going. I don't want to fall into that toxic area. Suppose we could try the train track. But I do want to go around to this side anyway. Don't worry, we got a hut down beneath that side entrance, which is close to where I found the osmium, so we're going to put down one there and see what we get. I think KJ was saying it's by this lake that you can get out. See, look, there's an osmium right here. Yay! Osmium found and being mined. We don't have to worry about that. We have plenty of osmium though, so. Okay, that is it for today, everybody. Until next time, have a good time.